It's time for basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. It couldn't be broadcast to you without these important sponsors. Be sure and patronize them. John Petty & Sons Construction, Great Rivers Bank, Lanham Chiropractic, Logan Ag, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, Illini Community Hospital, Trash Queen, and PCRE Incorporated in Auction Service. Geared Up, Damon Plumbing, State Farm Insurance, Rod Prentice, also Cascom, the City of Pittsfield, Carnes Communication, Press Yours on You in Camp Point, Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene, Dear Wester Grain, Derek Harris, your Edward Jones representative, Nucci's, and the Brewed Coffee House, FBFM, Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Niebuhr Funeral Home, First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Real Knit and Twine, Bowlers Universe, the Pike County Express, the Ty Rylander Run, Pike County Concrete, and LSSD Trucking, the Moose Lodge 420, also Pike County Lumber Company, Abney Home Improvement, Pike Feeds. Also sponsors are Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. Along with them, we have Matt Hughes, your channel seedsman, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point, Hamilton Funeral Home, Helena Ag, Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, Williams Auto Sales, the Rustic Market and Kelly Crop, Griffin Signs in Time, TJ's Trucking Service. Those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Now let's go courtside to the guys and the broadcast.
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports, live tonight from AC Central High School, where the 17-5 PORTA-A Bluejays play host to the 7-9 Pittsfield Saukees. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Holt. Jack's alongside tonight as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. These two teams played way back in the first week of the season at the Pittsfield tournament. Porta got the better of the Saukees there. They've kept on rolling throughout their season. It's a tremendous year so far, including a championship at the Winchester Invitational Tournament and an impressive win at Macomb just earlier in the week. The Saukees coming off of a loss to Camp Point Central at home on Tuesday night, trying to right the ship in the final month of the season. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Liberty, Berry, and Pittsfield. Great Rivers Bank is here to help you with all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services by visiting greatriversbank.bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. The Saukees and the Bluejays tonight. This is the third game that they've played here at AC Central, maybe the fourth even. They've only played one home game at Porta, Jack, and it's the Porta-A squad. They'll actually host a regional at Porta, and heck, some of those regional teams will have as many games as the Bluejays did at their own gym.
Or maybe they might even have snuck in a game against somebody else. They used to have some good shootouts at the Porta gym over the years. I've seen some really good teams there. But, yeah, that's really weird. Colin Arcoloni said, we finally got to play a home game in our own gym sometime in January. That's kind of bizarre, isn't it?
Not at a home game since December the 17th, they tell us, and that's quite a while. Quite a break in the season to not play a contest at home. They're playing host to this Saukees squad here tonight, and as we told you, these two teams matched up very early on in the season in the Pittsfield tournament. That was a 44-35 win for the Bluejays in that contest, and this is a team that they're going to get Will Carter back, it looks like, at some point this season. He's dressed tonight, but they didn't know how much he'd play, but that's a much better outlook than what we heard about him coming back in this season, back even just a few weeks ago, the Winchester tournament.
Yeah, when you contract mononucleosis, you don't get back very often. And one of the best players, Moffitt boy that played with the Petefish twins many years ago at AC Central, they lost him, and he finally came back in the super sectional at Macomb against Nauvoo and played very limited. But if you remember, that Nauvoo team won it all that year, and a lot of people thought AC Central was the better team. Porta's had good teams over the years. You put AC and them together, but they're like everybody. Population has really hurt the numbers that they would have normally had when these two came together.
One of the interesting things, a lot of the kids on this team for Porta-A are AC Central kids. In fact, just a couple of kids that play very much are even from Porta, so pretty interesting there as well. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, around 13 minutes away from the starting lineups and the tip-off of this contest between the Saukees and the Bluejays. We pause for a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Saukees, coming off of a loss to Camp Point Central, find themselves at 7-10 on the season here as we get ready to turn the calendar here very quickly into February. Of course, here tonight against Porta-A Central. Next Tuesday, they'll be on the road at Payson Seymour. Wednesday at home against North Green. Friday at Brown County. Then they've got games at home against Beardstown, Jerseyville, Western, and Calhoun before they finish up regular season play on the road at Liberty. So not a lot of games left on the schedule for this Saukee program, and trying to get things headed back the right direction before postseason. These two teams are in the same regional sectional complex when it comes to postseason times. Porta is one of the hosts for the regional. The other host is Beardstown. And the Saukees could go, quite honestly, either direction when it comes to postseason play with those two locations. It'll just kind of depend on how the seedings go. It appears at this point that Porta, Macomb, Pleasant Plains, and Quincy Notre Dame are the top 4 teams. And you could probably put them in about whatever order you want it. I'd say Porta may have a chance as good as anybody, depending on how they do against Pleasant Plains, to be the number 1 seed, and that'd be pretty tough to be the number 1 at your own gym. But I don't think anybody in those top 4 necessarily could just run away with a regional either. You can see some competitive contests and definitely some upsets as time goes on. One of the things that changes about postseason play, and we've talked about it, the Saukees will finish their regular season on that Friday at Liberty and then turn right around and play most likely in a regional game that Saturday, and the team who has the higher seed in the opening round will actually host the regional, so not everybody will play at the same place, which might be one of the dumber things that the IHSA has done in a while. Can't really understand the need to do that. All it's going to do is spread it out, make things more of a travel situation, also going to take away from the gate that a team who's actually hosting the regional has, and it's going to cut down on the number of officials that you have available, as everybody's going to be playing all over the place rather than, you know, at a singular place where guys might be able to work a couple of games if need be. But I'm sure there's some rhyme or reason behind it. We just probably will never be told. It's the Saukees and the PORTA-A Bluejays tonight on Central Illinois Sports. Let's pause here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show to hear from some of the sponsors helping to bring this game to you. Back after this.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now, as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield. We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams out on the court warming up here. Also want to give a special shout out to John, manning the Central Illinois Sports camera at midcourt. We're on the stage end of this gymnasium here at Ashland. It hosted one of the longest running tournaments in Illinois history for a while, and then all of a sudden they didn't, as they just quit having it. And it's been a while since AC was really on their own. They and Virginia were together for a while. Then they've gone with this Porta co-op for quite a while now, and kind of hard to believe because AC Central in the 80s and 90s probably about as good as any program in the state.
Didn't they win the Waverly tournament like 7 consecutive years or some crazy thing like that?
I don't know. They had good volleyball programs as well during that time.
Band, drama, all kinds of things were good. And the Ashland tournament actually was the second oldest tournament in the state of Illinois, maybe in the country, in invitational tournaments, behind only the Winchester tournament.
This Porta squad, not extremely deep. They get a little more depth as Will Carter kind of works back into play, and he's probably their best point guard all the way around. But Wade Pratt's done a nice job filling in and giving them some good minutes. But if you could ever get the big guys in foul trouble, you'd have to really test that depth. But those two guys, they don't foul very much. Roberts and Shannon, they do a really, really nice job.
And the thing about Shannon is he's a big guy when he needs to be, but he's a guard out front when he needs to be. He helped bring the ball up against Liberty in that championship game, and nothing really shakes that boy up at all, I don't think.
Well, I think that the impressive thing, probably the most impressive thing about this Port-A squad is how well they each understand their role on the team and how well they execute that role. And you don't see guys just, forcing up shots. Christensen, for example, has shown he's a capable scorer. We don't see him just going down checking up a three, out of rhythm. They run things that they run very, very well. It's pretty deliberate on the offensive side, and then defensively that zone just gives teams a lot of fits.
It's really interesting because Porta's not looking to put 70, 80 points on the board, and the Saukees are not. So this could be an extremely low-scoring game. And the Saukees, I hate to jinx them, but the last, 3 times we've come over here, Porta's had teams that were highly favored. Pittsfield's come away with victories. And in fact, 2 years ago, they beat one of the better Porta teams I've seen.
They have, although I don't know if there's much of an advantage now. Most of these kids are AC kids, so they probably get a couple shots up in this gym during PE, and might change things a little bit. Let's pause on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes would like to get a huddle started in your community or get you involved as a booster in the huddles that are already in your community. Go to westernilfca.org. That's westernilfca.org to find out more, or give me a call at 217-473-5151. Western Illinois Fellowship of Christian Athletes, working to bring Jesus Christ into your lives and your students' lives in our area. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Pikeland Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pikeland Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pikeland with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pikeland Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams finishing up their warm-ups here. Keys to the game in this contest, first of all, for the Saukees, have to cut down on the number of turnovers, and Jack, pretty easy, have to shoot the ball well.
They're going to have to shoot the ball well and find about 4 or 5 scores, and that's something they've had trouble doing. When they put their starting 5 out there, I think 4 of them are very capable of putting double figures up at any time, and each one of them has at different times. Bobby Stout's shown he could score a little bit better than he has in the past, but when some of those guys come off the bench, they've got to look to score, as we talked about Caden Anstead. He got the ball on the at the free throw line the other night and didn't even look at the lane down low, and he could have drove right in. So they need some balanced scoring out of some of those people.
If you're Porta, you'd think you'd try to exploit your size advantage early in this contest, and once you do, if you can get Gavin Arthelone going, it's lights out.
Whoever's going to guard Arthelone is going to sweat a lot tonight because he makes you work, and we saw him make some spin moves that were about as good as any we've seen a high school player make.
Tonight's contest brought to you in part by Illini Express, here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. On the south side of the square in Pittsfield, Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older. No appointment necessary. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market. your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi in County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say, Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups in this contest, brought to you by the Picket Fence. Angela Dunham Burbridge invites you to stop by at 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield, 10 to 5 Tuesday through Friday. Saturdays 10 to 2. The Picket Fence with antiques, gifts, collectibles, primitives, handmade odds and ends with over 30 booths. You'll find them in Pittsfield. Check them out on Facebook. The visiting team is the Pittsfield Saukees. They're 7-10 under head coach Brad Tom Abe, assisted by Scott Bacon and Jordan Cawthon. They'll start the following this evening. At a guard, he's a 6-foot senior, TJ Rio. At a second guard, the 5'9 senior, Nate Scranton. And at the third guard, the 5'10 senior, Marco Ballinger. At a forward, the 6'2 senior, Bobby Stout. And at the other forward for the Saukees is the 6'3 senior, Carter Klatt. Klatt, Stout, Ballinger, Scranton, and Rio for Pittsfield. For the PORTA-A Bluejays, Colin Arthelone, their head coach, assisted by Sam Nicholas, Josh Marr, and Ken Baker. They're 17-5 on the season. They will start at a guard, a 6-foot senior, Wade Pratt. At a second guard, he's a 6'2 junior, Gavin Arthelone. And at the third guard, the 6'2 junior, Caden Christensen. Out of forward, the 6'4 senior, Jacob Shannon. And at the other forward, the 6'4 junior, Cole Roberts. Roberts, Shannon, Arthelone, Christensen, and Pratt for the 17-5 Blue Jays. Starting lineups also brought to you in part by Moose Lodge 420. Check them out each Friday for their Friday meal specials. It's a new special each week at the Moose Lodge. The food's hot and the drinks are cold at Moose Lodge 420 in Pittsfield. A quick break here. We'll tip it off next with the Saukees and Blue Jays from Ashland.
Press Yours On You designs promotional items and create just about anything to showcase your company. Communities celebrate their school spirit and turn to us too for screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and more. Press Yours On You, Highway 24, Camp Point.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
Well, we're just about ready to go. Porta in the home, white uniforms, blue numbers, black trim. The Saukees are wearing their reds tonight with the black numbers and white trim. You were saying?
Well, you know, when you get over this direction, you see a different set of officials, usually out of Springfield or someplace. I think these guys might be from Hartsburg, one of the little small towns around the area. I've never seen them before.
The Emerald City, possibly. Jumping to the center for Porta is Cole Roberts. He jumps, gets Bobby Stout for Pittsfield.
We're up to see the Wizard. Here we go.
They are not going to win a height contest. Good-looking gentlemen, though. Very handsome fellas, and the tip is up and controlled by Christensen for Porta. Now get it to Artheloni. Back to Christensen. He'll walk it up against the man-to-man defense for the Saukees. Toward the right screen, works off of the pick there. Down low, ball thrown away. Turnover on the Blue Jays there first as Roberts couldn't corral it.
TJ Reel was drawing Shannon in the beginning, and that's going to be a tough assignment for him. Wow.
Here comes Scranton into the front court for the Saukees on their first attack of the night against the 2-3 zone of Porta-A. Scranton toward the wing right side, looks for an opening down low, gets it into Ballinger in the little seam in the middle, hands it to Klatt on the wing. Reel for a three from the wing is short, gets his own rebound, drives in, fakes, puts it up and in. And Pittsfield with an early 2-0 advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and thank God nobody touched the basketball after that basket went in. 7:17 to play in the first. Dave Artheloni with it. He'll walk it up for Porta-A Central. The Blue Jays 17-5 on the year. Christensen gets a touch left side. Now has picked up the dribble. Top of the key gets it to Shannon. Lob pass down low. Roberts deep underneath. Shot put up off the window, won't fall. And Klatt has the rebound for Pittsfield, his first. Gets it to Reel. He'll bring it into the front court on the bounce. Works it on the right side, Ballinger. Pratt pressuring him out there. Now it comes around to Scranton on the left side. 2-3 zone, and that's basically all you see Porta in. I've never really seen them play man. Here's Ballinger on the baseline now. Works it out top the Reel. Over to Scranton. He'll fake the three. Bounce pass on the baseline to Stout. Out top Reel. Going to get a good look from a three, and it's good. And an early 5-0 advantage for the Saukees as TJ Reel knocks down the triple.
We've seen the Saukees take early leads in some of these games and be able to hold on.
With the basketball is Artheloni to Shannon on the right wing. Dishes off to Christensen. Works off the pick. Now to Roberts between the circles. He'll put it on the deck a couple of times. Wants to get it to Artheloni. Ballinger face guarding him. Problem for that with Ballinger, he's about 5'9", and Artheloni's about 6'3". He's now picked up the dribble, has Gavin Artheloni. Looks for a cutter out near the half-court line to Shannon. He'll put it on the deck. Still on the bounce with 5:55 to play in the first. Christensen with it out top. Looks down in the post. Who has Shannon being guarded by Scranton and couldn't get it to him. Pratt with it on the left side. Between the circles, back to Roberts. Ooh, nice little crossover move. Looking in the post, trying to get Artheloni posted up against Ballinger. Turns, shoots, missed it. Rebound underneath, put back up and good by Roberts, and puts the Blue Jays on the board at the 5:32 mark of the first. 5-2 the score on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Scranton into the front court for the red-clad Saukees. On the right side, it goes to Klatt. Looks like Pittsfield will put 5 new guys in a moment. Free throw line, Klatt on the baseline down to Stout. He'll put it up and in. Good ball movement against the zone, and they lead 7-2. On pace to score about 70 tonight. Into the front court, Christensen with it.
We'll see.
Works against Reel. Good defense in the man-to-man. Now to Pratt on the right side, off of the screen. Out between the circles, it goes to Roberts. Pass in the paint to Shannon over the top of Scranton, and he'll put it up and in for his first basket.
Got to quit switching off if you're the big guys for the Saukees, because you're leaving your guards stranded with a big guy.
7-4 the score. Just under 5 minutes to play in the opening quarter. Ballinger with it out top, the Scranton left side. He'll try the ball fake. Now to Ballinger back top of the key. Surveys the defense. Looks to Scranton on the wing. Skips it over the top to Ballinger. Would like to reverse it. Does so now to Reel on the baseline. Stout. Good move down there. Kicks it back out. Scranton. 3-ball up and good. Saukees come out hot. And they're up 10-4. Good, buddy, with 4:17 to play in the first. Their largest lead of this contest. Artheloni will walk it across for the Blue Jays as Pittsfield has switched into a zone. On the left side, it goes to Roberts. Dribble drive in, pull-up shot. Did a nice job of squaring up as he got up in the air to knock that shot down. He's got 4. And makes it 10-6. Halfway through this first quarter.
You think Coach is trying to wear Porta down a little bit, maybe?
I don't know. Here's the ball tipped, stolen away by Artheloni. He'll dribble drive the other way, put it up and in. Artheloni turns the first Saukee turnover into points and cuts it down to a 2-point game. Into the front court, TJ Reel on the baseline, Stout. He'll work up and under, kick it back out to Scranton left side. Back to Stout on that baseline. Rips through it, gets it out to Ballinger, left side, Scranton, back to Stout. Gonna attack down low, right up and in for another 2. Bobby Stout playing strong.
Going up and making these layups. That's
Makes
huge.
it 12-8.
Hadn't had a whistle to get those guys in. They've been sitting there for quite a while.
Yeah, the next dead ball would be the mask break, I think.
Both have leg cramps sitting down that low.
Here's Shannon has the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Blue Jays and will get the under 4 timeout. 3:09 to play in the first. 12-8. Pittsfield with the early advantage as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
When you're ready to make your dream kitchen a reality, find inspiration at Pike County Lumber in Pittsfield. It starts with a 3D design so you can see your kitchen from every angle. Each detail, from the flooring to the countertops to the cabinets, are designed for your lifestyle. The team will explain the strengths of each product so your finished kitchen will last for generations. Whatever your needs, an island for entertaining, no maintenance quartz countertops, storage for all your seasonal items. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
Prairieland FS is a full-service agricultural supplier dedicated to providing high-quality products and services for the purpose of improving customer profitability. We're known for our customer service in and out of the fields. We are neighbors serving neighbors for over 100 years and promise to provide complete seed and application service to all our customers. Our trained energy specialists, along with our crop specialists, can help you take your business to the next level. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Back to live action. 3:03 to play in the first. Dribble drive in. Artheloni off the window and in for 2. And cuts the Saukee lead down to 2, 12-10. On the Trash Queen scoreboard, Brennan Tom, Abe Nolan, Daniel, Caden Anstead, Adam Musgrave, and Connor Allen all into the games. The Saukees go with a little 5-and-5 out. In the corner it goes to Allen. Down low Anstead. Top of the key, Tom Hay for the tray on the way. It's off the back iron. Hit the guide wire. Wasn't called. Put back up is no good by Musgrave. And the rebound down to Artheloni. Allen pass into the front court comes to Will Carter. He'll work it down low. Christensen up and under. Shot no good, but he's fouled, and he'll shoot a pair.
Connor Allen's going to pick up the first foul of the ball game with 2:30 left in the first quarter. Not many fouls being called, like none. And we'll see free throws shot by Christensen. Christensen had a great championship game at the Winchester tournament against Liberty. First one up and good.
Bowlers Universe, they are open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. They offer a great menu and always a good time at Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield.
Not tied as Tom Have gets the missed free throw rebound.
I understand that Coach Tom Have came in probably with the idea of doing that 5-in, 5-out, but that'd be kind of hard to take that first 5 out, didn't it?
Oh, they were looking good.
Daniel with it to Tom Have between the circles. He'll work it over on the left side to Musgrave. Dribbles to the middle of the zone, works it back out top through Tom Have. Allen quickly to Daniel. Good to see Nolan back out there after missing, probably a month and a half with a broken hand.
Yeah, had that boxer break in his hand.
Musgrave to Anstead on the baseline. Back out to Musgrave. It actually went between his legs. It's tied up, and it'll be Saukee basketball on the alternating possession arrow.
Saved a turnover in that situation. Tough pass. He caught that ball almost behind him through his legs.
150. I think it's a 7, isn't it?
157. Yeah, it's hard with that heat duck coming down, and here comes Roberts back into the game. He'll sit Christensen down, and Will Carter getting some playing time.
Also into the contest for Porta, we see Dane DeGroot, the 6-foot senior, in. Ball goes into the backcourt to Daniel. He'll walk it across the big AC at the center court here at Ashland. He has a pass that's now kicked by DeGroot. It'll be Saukee ball again on the sideline with 1:51 now to play in the first.
There was a DeGroot a few years ago, not many, and this one looks the same from the backside, maybe not quite as tall. Will Carter's got some shoes there, buddy. They are bright.
Tom Have on the wing, gets it to Allen. Back out to Daniel now, looking in the corner, wasn't open. Out top, Musgrave gets a touch. He'll put it on the deck toward the right wing, guarded hard by Carter. Between the circles to Daniel. Daniel skips to Musgrave. He'll rise up from downtown. Shot no good. And Artheloni with the board for the Blue Jays. Quick outlet pass goes to Carter into the front court. Jays trying to take their first lead and will. On the pass down low to Roberts and a timeout by Brad Tomei. We'll pause as well. 1:20 to play in the first. 13-12. Porta with the advantage. Back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
.120 to play in the first. Saukees with another 5 guys in. It's Rio, Scranton, and Klatt returning, along with Hayden for the first time and Personette for the first time tonight.
First time we've seen Personette really in a game situation for a while.
Scranton into the front court, gets it to Personette. Double team comes his way, kind of bounces off of the man to Scranton in the corner. Rio. He'll work it in the middle to Carter. Klatt, who tried to get it to Hayden off of his fingers and out of bounds, and the turnover on the Saukees is their second.
Jess Hayden was not ready for a pass that was going to find him wide open under the basket. He's going to be there. You got to be ready.
1:03 to play in the first. 13-12, Porta with the lead, and they'll walk it across in the hands of Will Carter. Works it out front to Roberts, threw it in the middle, and it's stolen away. Turnover on the Blue Jays is their second. Scranton brings it across for Pittsfield, trying to retake the lead. Here's Klatt from the free throw line. He'll knock it down with a J. And make it 14-13 Saukees on the second lead change of the night. Trash Queen scoreboard, 38 seconds to play in the first. Pittsfield up by a point. Carter with it. He can really move. He'll work it between the circles to Shannon. Now near the sideline right side, Artheloni puts it on the deck with 25 seconds.
Give him that fourth scorer when he's out there.
Down low, they'll get it into Roberts. He'll go right at Hayden and kind of muscle him up down there and make it 15-14 Jays with 15 seconds to play in the first.
Roberts got 8.
In the corner, Klatt. Out to Scranton. Around the horn they come all the way to Rio right side. They bounce it down low. Hayden. Tough pass out to Scranton. Gathers, shoots, fires the 3, and knocks it down. And after a quarter, it's Pittsfield 17, Porta 15 as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Did you know that PCRE Real Estate and Auction now offers a full-service auction alternative? Farmland, residential real estate, commercial real estate, estates, guns, antiques, farm equipment, and commercial equipment are a few examples that the experienced auction team is ready to assist you with. Our team can make the auction experience less stressful and smooth. Check out our next auctions at our new auction location at 500 Piper Lane in Pittsfield, or call 217-430-2985 and speak with Jason Duke to learn more.
TJ's Truck Service is proud to serve the area with a complete truck hauling service. They offer grain, rock, fertilizer, seed, and liquid fertilizer hauling for you. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated would like to wish the Panthers a safe and successful season and recognize the senior boys and coaching staff for their leadership and hard work. TJ's Truck Service Incorporated for the long haul and the short one too, 217-617-6667. Saukees lead 17-15 after 1. The two teams are 7 of 9 for Porta, 8 of 11 for Pittsfield. Pittsfield 3 of 5 from the arc. And Porta has not shot one, and they're 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Porta basketball, 4 lead changes already.
Robert, Shannon, DeGroot, Carter, and Artheloni for the Blue Jays to start the second quarter. Shannon gets it out top, works it to DeGroot on the left wing. Between the circles to Shannon against the Pittsfield man-to-man. Now to Carter on the right wing. He'll put it on the deck here. Works off of the screen, takes the top of the key. Looking down low, it's got the mismatch there. Ooh, Shannon needed to go right at Scranton. Instead, back out to Carter. He has a pass tip stolen away. Third turnover by the Jays. Scranton, Klatt, Personette, Reel, and Stout for the Saukees. Free throw line, Klatt gets it out top to Personette, and they'll call him for a travel before he could launch the 3.
Good call. Third turnover. He caught the ball and hopped with both feet. And so many kids do that now.
And sometimes it's called a travel, but not very often.
Boy, it's a travel.
No, I agree it's a travel.
And I don't know why it's not always called, but you are correct.
Artheloni with it in the backcourt. Saukees trying to chase him around and trap a little bit. Now to Shannon. Over the top to Artheloni. He'll pitch it in the corner to Carter. Carter on the baseline drive. Ooh, nice pass down low. Finds Roberts. And this game's tied at 17.
First tie of the ball game, Roberts with 10.
Saukees did not shut off the baseline that time, and it turned into an easy 2 for the Blue Jays. Personette on the right wing, works it out top Scranton. Around the horn it goes to Reel. Looks in the middle to Klatt. He'll throw it back out top, right to Reel from Personette. In the middle, Klatt puts it a shot up from there, off the iron this time, no good. And another rebound for Artoloni, his third. He'll bring it into the front court on the left-hand bounce to Carter on the wing. Puts it on the deck, passes it off on the baseline to DeGroot with a shot there, no good. And Carter Klatt with the rebound, his third for the Saukees. 6:30 to play in the half. Still tied at 17 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Carter Klatt at the free throw line. Out top the Reel. Extra pass goes to Scranton. 3, no good. Rebound underneath, up and in for 2 for Carter Klatt.
Nice rebound, nice putback.
19-17 Saukees with 6:11 to play in the half. Shannon with the ball, takes it into the front court. Works it across to Artoloni now. Guarded by Personette in the man-to-man. Back out between the circles. He wants to get the pick and roll action going with Shannon on this side. Now he steps back for a 3. No good off the back iron. Rebound loose on the court. And Personette comes out of the scrum with it. Gets it to Scranton. Saukees a 2-point lead and the basketball. Left side it goes to Reel. Patient with it there. Throws it out between the circles to Scranton. Glances up at the clock at the 5:38 mark. Long skip pass across to Reel. Out top Scranton. 3. Back iron no good. Rebound pulled down by Shannon, his first. Gets it to Artoloni for the white-clad Bluejays. 5:25 to play in the half. Artoloni a little spin move down low. Up, under, in for 2. And an and-one opportunity as he completes it through the contact.
We've seen that move before, and when he gets that chance, it's tough. Tied at 19, second tie of the ball game. 5:21 left in the half, and we can have our 6th lead change, and we're going 6 in, 6 out again. This time, add Mendenhall to the mix.
Tell you what, if they put 6 in, they're going to get a technical.
5 in, 5 out.
Tomato, potato.
Sometimes we need that. Artoloni with 6, looking for the lead change on the Trash Queen scoreboard, and finds the mark. He's got 7.
20-19 Blue Jays with 5:19 to play in the half. Probably more points than either team would like to give up at this point in the game. Eli Mendenhall out to Daniel as Pittsfield has that new 6 in, as Jack told you. Here's a pass out top, stolen away by Pratt. Layup at the other end, up and good. Pittsfield another turnover, and it turns into points for the Blue Jays. They have their 3-point advantage now with just under 5 to play in the first. On the baseline, Mendenhall stolen away by Shannon. Into the front court, Shannon brings it for the Blue Jays. Out to Artoloni. Step back, 3, no good. Tomave hunts down the rebound for Pittsfield. He'll bring it into the front court with 4:39 to play in the half.
I thought Coach Tomave was wanting to give the other 5 back in. He was making a circular move.
I think he wanted to make sure that sub came quickly. Mendenhall out to Allen to Tomave. Fakes the 3. Back to Allen on the wing right side. On the baseline, Mendenhall. Long bounce pass stolen away.
You can do that in the JV game, but not in the varsity.
Carter with it into the front court. Ooh, little crossover. Skip to Milou, drive. And he's fouled on the floor by one of the Saukees. So the 4:13 mark of the second quarter. It'll be Blue Jays ball out underneath.
And that goes against Anstead, I do believe.
Yes.
Third foul on the Saukees. Porta has not been called for a foul yet, and I don't know that anybody's disputing any of that. 22-19 Porta with the basketball. 4:13 left in the half, and this is an important stop for Pittsfield.
Real Scranton, Klatt, Hayden, and Ballinger back in for Pittsfield. Inbounds pass is a lob into Shannon.
When in trouble, get the ball to Shannon.
Pretty good guy to get it to.
Yep.
He can really play. Carter off of the screen from Shannon. On the dribble. Looking for Pratt on the left side. Puts it on the deck there, guarded by Scranton in the man-to-man. 4:13 to play in the half. The clock has not started. Now it has. It didn't start that whole possession so far. On the right side with it is Pratt. Gets it down low. Shannon, tough turnaround, no good. Scranton with the board for Pittsfield. He'll work it across. On the right side, Ballinger. Pressured there by Pratt. Dribbles in right at the pressure. Skips it over the top to Reel. Down low, Hayden on the block. There's a pass that is too high and tipped, stolen away.
7 turnovers, and they've come very quickly.
Artoloni into the front court, and he's fouled from behind by Ballinger, his first, team 4. 3:38 to play in the half. It's a 22-19 advantage for the PORTA-A Blue Jays on top of the Pittsfield Saukees, and I thought we might get the under 4 timeout, but evidently we'll do the under 4 at a different time. Christensen will be the man to throw it in here for Porta. Gets it into Shannon. He'll back down his man in Carter Klatt. Fakes, now goes up with it, muscles through the contact. No call, shot no good, rebound Klatt.
5 boards already for Klatt.
To Scranton into the front court. Pittsfield down 3 with 3:23 to play in the half. Real. Out front Ballinger. Around it comes to Scranton. They kind of left him for a moment. Almost had a chance to fire away from 3. Ballinger out top in the middle to Klatt. I'd like to see him just turn and face the basket there, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I understand he's trying to help facilitate the pass, but it's not a bad shot, really. Scranton now. Out to Ballinger. He'll push it over on the right side. Real. Baseline. Hayden. Pass high again. This time Ballinger runs it down out near the half-court line. Gets it in the corner. Here's a 3 by Real. Rims in and out, no good. Hayden with a good offensive board. He'll put it back up, no good. But he's fouled by Shannon. And Jess Hayden will shoot a pair.
You got to like what he did there in Jess Hayden. He went right up and challenged the big man. Got a foul on Shannon, only his first. And the mass timeout. 2:49 left in the half. 22-19 Porta back after these.
Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Welcome to Westtown Ford, serving Central and West Central Illinois. When you're shopping for a new vehicle, we believe you need a comfortable ambiance, dynamic selection of vehicles, competitive options for financing, and high-quality service to feel confident and stress-free throughout the car buying process. At Westtown Ford, you will find just that, a great selection of Ford models and a team that will make the process as smooth as possible. Westtown Ford Lincoln in Jacksonville, just 30 minutes away from high prices.
2 minutes, 49 seconds to play in the first half. It's a 22-19 advantage for the Porta-A Bluejays on top of the Pittsfield Saukees on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Trash Queen serving Pike, Adams, Scott, and Morgan counties with residential, commercial, and roll-off services. They offer 10-yard, 15-yard, and 20-yard roll-off containers. Call Trash Queen 217-320-4320.
Saukees will shoot their first free throws of the night. Jess Hayden, the senior, will walk up and toe the line. 22-19, Porta with the lead at the 2:49 mark. Hayden puts the first one up, and it's no good. You got to make those.
Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Second one up by Hayden. He is good.
So he makes the second and cuts it down to a 2-point game, 22-20, with 2:48 to play in the half. In the backcourt with it is Carter to Arthurloni. He'll take it across the half-court line. Draws the double team. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ballinger. It'll stay with the Blue Jays here.
Don't usually see Arthurloni lose possession even like that. He's usually very strong with the basketball, and he's got a height advantage over Scranton and Ballinger guarding him. He can throw over the top.
Carter will walk it up. Didn't start, but since he's come in, he hasn't gone out.
He's gotten a lot of playing time.
He's got it near the sideline, bounces it down low to Roberts. Tough turnaround shot, and he gets it to go. He's in double figures.
Has 12. Biggest lead right now.
4-point advantage, 24-20 with 2:17 to play in the half.
Half of their points coming down low, using the size advantage.
Klatt to Rio, works it down low. Hayden, around it goes to Scranton. Works it out of that corner to Ballinger.
That pass along the baseline, man, it gets tipped every time.
Ballinger fakes the 3. Now he'll put it on the deck. Works it right side to Rio. Bounce pass down on the baseline. It goes to Hayden. Out to Rio for a 3. Good this time.
He's got 8.
And makes it 24-23. 1:45 to play in the half. Saukees hanging right in there against the squad that's 17-5.
Justin Noble didn't think the points would be this high.
Left side with it is Arthurloni. Dribble drive on the baseline. Stops on a dime. Shot up no good. A rebound. Christensen muscles it up. He then is tied up. Ooh, they're going to call foul.
Carter Klatt's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his first, I guess. And the team foul number 5. Here comes Keller Personette into the game, and he will sit down Marco Ballinger. And the Saukees get a little longer with Personette out there playing the defense.
There was no call.
No, that guy made up his mind very late. Looked like a jump ball all the way.
Yeah, I just thought they were going to let him go for a minute. And then all of a sudden it became a foul. Carter has it out front, 1:20 to play in the half. Works off of the screen. Now he's picked up the bounce, gets it between the circles to Christensen. Dribbles toward the left wing to Artheloni. Little pick and roll action there. Top of the key, Roberts. It's about as long as you'll see Shannon not on the floor. Down low, Christensen trying to muscle up against Hayden. Goes right at him. Shot no good. Hayden called for his second foul, I believe. There's a distance.
I have him for 1. Christensen created the contact there by making him foul him. He'll go to the free throw line, and you got to like what Christensen does for this team. Caden Christensen does a lot of things. First one up and good. It's 25-23 Porta.
Real Net and Twine, located north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and so much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy or call 285-5013.
Makes both of his free throws. Makes it 26-23 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Christensen sits down. Here comes Shannon back in. You ever see Artheloni leave the court? Not often.
Under a minute to play in the half. Would you sit him down?
I wouldn't sit him down. I wouldn't set Shannon down very often.
Here's Real now as he's bumped and fouled by DeGroot.
That'll be the second foul on Porta in the half with 52 seconds left.
They don't foul a ton just because they stay in that zone most of the time.
Yep. And if you don't force the issue, Carter Clank gets the ball in that area. He could create some of those fouls if he goes right to the basket.
Well, Brad Tomley on the post game last time, remember, he talked about they were shooting like 5 free throws a game, which is an ungodly low number.
Yep.
In the corner, Personette. I'm not sure who that pass was to directly, but it was knocked out of bounds by the Blue Jays. It'll stay with the Saukees underneath.
Yeah, there was a tip here. I wasn't sure anybody saw it but you and I.
Scranton will be the man to throw it in. 41.8 seconds to play in the half. Pittsfield down by 3. Pass in the corner to Hayden. Looks out top now, Personette. Lob pass down low. Nice catch by Carter Klatt. He'll rise, shoot, and score.
Not sure how he got that in, but he did, and he's got 6.
Makes it 26-25 with 30 seconds to play in the half. Carter walks it across for the Blue Jays. Works it to Artheloni. They won't mind holding for one shot here, I wouldn't think. Saukees in a 1-3-1 now on the defensive side. Left side to Groot. In the corner it goes to Shannon. Out top, ball nearly tipped. Artheloni now shoots it from NBA range with 8 seconds left. Shot no good. Roberts there, though, to clean up the glass. He'll put it up and in and make it a 3-point game, 28-25. Scranton from the half-court line of the buzzer. It's online, but it's no good. And we've reached halftime. It's a 28-25 advantage for the Porta-A Blue Jays on top of the Pittsfield Saukees. We'll have halftime stats and more your way after this.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for CASCOM Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from CASCOM. At CASCOM, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Pike Feeds is a locally owned and operated feed mill in Pittsfield. We know and understand the passion you have for your livestock. That's why for the past 30 years, we've served our customers with quality products such as premixes, supplements, and complete feeds for multiple livestock species. Pike Feeds in-house nutritionists will create a nutritional program to ensure maximum performance of your operation. Stop by 1250 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5656.
At U.S. Cellular, we believe you should get more of the latest 5G technology for less of your hard-earned money. Right now, get up to $1,200 off any 5G phone. The choice is yours. Any of our 5G phones with no trade-in or hidden fees. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
Come check out America's locally grown wireless at U.S. Cellular. Visit Carnes Communications, a U.S. Cellular authorized agent, located at 224 East Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Back up at Carnes Communication, U.S. Cellular halftime show at 28-25 advantage for the Port-A Bluejays on top of the Pittsfield Saukees here at the halftime break. Halftime stats brought to you in part by Pike County Concrete. If you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call. They have locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville to better serve you. 217-285-5548.
Well, the Porta Bluejays lead at 28-25 here at halftime as Scranton couldn't get that last three to fall. Saukees are 12 of 19, 63%, 4 of 9 from the arc, 44%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. They've turned the ball over 7 times, and it all came in a cluster in about 2.5 minutes. 12 of 24 or 21 is Porta, 57%, 0 of 3 from the arc, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 67%. Porta's turned it over 3 times. A single foul on Dane DeGroot and Jacob Shannon. On the other side, the Saukees have single fouls on Anstedt, Allen, Klatt, Ballinger, and Jess Hayden. 28-25, the Porta lead at halftime in a game that's had ties at 10 and 19 and 4 lead changes. We're back with more stats after these.
Logan Ag is now in its 60th year. That's almost as old as Grampy.
That's right, boys, and we continue to provide
quality products at competitive prices
with service that exceeds customer expectations. Logan Agri Service,
serving agriculture since 1962.
The Rustic Market is a small-town treasure. Come discover unique gifts, home decor, and a variety of specialty foods. Find fun clothes from size small to 3X and a personal stylist to outfit you from head to toe. And new merchandise weekly. Explore the Rustic Market today. The Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop features all of your favorite specialty espresso drinks. Enjoy over 50 fabulous flavors of Lotus and try the new Soda Mixology with exciting flavor combinations added to your favorite Pepsi product. Come see us at the Cottage Coffee and Soda Shop today.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
28-25 here at halftime on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communication at the corner of Washington and Jackson Street. 285-5400 for Carnes Communication. See Mike and the gang for friendly service. They'll help you with your phones and accessories from U.S. Cellular at Carnes Communication. Well, Porta has 28, and they got there like this. Cole Roberts has got half of them, 14. Jacob Shannon with 2, 7 for Gavin Artheloni, 3 for Cade Christensen, and 2 for Wade Pratt in the first half. On the Saukees side, 2 3-pointers from Nate Scranton, 6 points from Carter Klatt. 2 of those shots from the free throw line, the other one underneath on a very powerful move down low. 2 points from Bobby Stout, a single point from Jess Hayden, and TJ Reel leads the way with 8 points in the first half. It's 28-25, Porta in a dandy game here at AC Central over the Saukees. More comes your way on Central Illinois Sports after these.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. where your friends and neighbors, we care about you and your family. Neighbor Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect. At Lanham Chiropractic, their mission is to ensure that they guide each patient to the possibility and enjoyment of a healthier you. Dr. Chris Lanham works together with each patient to identify the cause of the chiropractic issue and address it through chiropractic care, proper nutrition, and natural supplements, all while utilizing honest and trusting communication. If you're looking for a hands-on chiropractor who's proud to call this area home, call Dr. Chris Lanham at Lanham Chiropractic in Pittsfield at 217-285-6300. Together, we build. It's more than just a tagline at John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. It's our way of life. Our team is committed to building high-quality, custom-built commercial and residential facilities to fit the needs of your family or business. From design, new construction, renovation, and repairs, we have the expertise to turn your project into reality. Call us for a free quote at 217-248-6196. That's 248-6196. Or check us out on Facebook. John Petty & Sons Custom Builders. Together, we build.
Where do you go before the game, during the game, or after the game? It's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point. They invite you to stop by after the game tonight. They'll have a limited menu of food for 30 minutes after the game. Join them on Mondays 4 to 11, kitchen open till 9. Closed Tuesdays. Wednesdays they feature smoked meat. Try the wings, the best around. For a cold drink and great food, it's Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point on the south side of the track. Stop by before the game, during the game, or after the game at Jersey's in Camp Point. Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy. Griffin Signs in Time is a full-service sign company that can complete any project from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the right direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition to potential customers. Put the right sign in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Quincy, call 217-228-7470.
Back on the Carnes Communication U.S. Cellular halftime show. Carnes Communications, your local U.S. Cellular agent, ready to help you with your next cell phone purchase. Stop by and see Mike and his staff at Carnes Communications in Pittsfield, or call 217-285-5400. 28-25 is the halftime lead here for PORTA-A on top of the Pittsfield Saukees. Saukees should get the basketball to start the second half of play. And came out and shot the ball well. They're getting the ball really into some good scoring spots against this Porta zone. Really, if they hadn't had that stretch where they turned the ball over 7 times in about 2 minutes, they'd probably have a lead in this contest.
They really would. I mean, and it came very quickly. They were having no problems at all. And then they were trying to throw this baseline pass on a wraparound back out. And, you know, Nate Scranton's caught a couple of those balls basically on the floor and still been able to stand up and make a three. Usually you need to catch it in rhythm where you'll be able to make that good shot, but he's made the adjustment. But, you know, when you're shooting 12 of 19 and you're down by 3, the other team 12 of 21, about as good a shooting as we've seen this season by 2 teams together.
Second half brought to you in part by Waters Concrete. Tim Waters offers quality concrete for your new build, driveways, sidewalks, decorative patios, anything with concrete. It's Waters Concrete, ready to serve you, 309-252-1052. Saukees start the second half with Stout, Ballinger, Reel, Scranton, and Klatt. The Blue Jays counter with Carter, Christensen, Roberts, Shannon, and Artoloni.
9 out of the 10 were starters to start the game, all but Will Carter.
Scranton into the front court against the 2-3 of the Blue Jays. Toward the right wing, gets it to Stout in the corner. Now back to Scranton, just underway in this third quarter. TJ Reel, who had 8 in the first half. Klatt out top Scranton for a wide open 3 to tie it up, and he'll knock that down.
He's got 9, all from the tray land.
I'm not trying to say he's a 100% shooter when he's open, but
he's confident.
He makes more than he misses when he's going to get that good of a look. We're tied at 28 on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Carter with it. Works it out between the circles to Roberts. Puts it on the deck. He had a nice first half with 14. Now Stout trying to strip it away. Roberts gets it back, drives inside, dishes it off to Shannon. Fakes at the baseline, gets up in the air, but finds his teammate in Roberts underneath, who puts it up and in for another 2.
Shannon had the driving lanes, but he found the open man. That was a pretty pass. He's got great eyesight and floor presence.
30-28 Jays, 7 minutes to play in the third. Out top with a Ballinger. Got to get the ball reversed here. On the right side to Scranton instead. Back out top, Ballinger. Now the reverse it over to Reel. Bounces on the baseline, Stout. Throws it out top, Ballinger. Quick pass inside Klatt. Turnaround shot up and in. And we're tied once again.
Klatt's got 8.
30-30. 6:37 to play in the third.
On some good shooting, the old 30-30.
Well, you're getting the ball where you want it. I mean, both teams are. They're getting it where they want it on the offensive side. Christensen with it out top to Artheloni. He'll pass it down low. Nice find to Roberts, who's patient. Now puts it up and in for another 2. Give him 18.
18 on the night.
18 of the team's 32. 6:13 to play in the third. It's not one of those things where you can be like, all right, we're going to really double down every time he catches it, because Shannon can beat you. Artheloni can beat you. Carter can beat you. I mean, it's a good team. Christensen can beat you. They got 5 scorers right now on the court. Here's Ballinger now, top of the key for a 3. It's way short. Klatt tries to save it in, but it's off the back of the backboard. Here comes Personette and Tom Haven. Ballinger and Stout sit down for the Saukees. 5:54 to play in the third. 32-30, Blue Jays on top.
Got 4 pretty good three-point shooters out there for the Saukees right now, but now somebody's going to have to guard the big boy underneath. It looks like Tommy's going to catch some of that.
Well, they're in a 1-3-1 to start anyway. Christensen with it on the wing. Looks for an opening. He'll throw a pass that's tipped around, and it's going to be a grab by Shannon. Good strong hands. Gets it down to Roberts. Up, under, and in for 2 more. He's got 20.
Chance to take the charge on him, and nobody did.
34-30 Blue Jays. 5:25 to play in the third. Tying their largest lead of the contest, this 4-point game. Reel with it. Gets it into Klatt. Right back out to Reel. Pass in the corner goes to Tom Hay from Scranton. Back into Klatt from 6. He'll put it in for another 2. He's shooting it well.
He is.
34-32. Saukees cut it down to a 2-point game once again. Walking it across the half-court line is Carter. To Christensen, off of the screen and roll action. Out to Shannon for a 3. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound down to the Blue Jays as Artheloni gets it. And it seems like those 50-50 balls are going the way of Porta. And they take a 36-32 lead with 4:44 to play in the third.
Artheloni with 2 offensive boards, and both of them have been putbacks after the fact.
Reel with it on the wing. Free throw line to Klatt. Works it down low. Person and up and in for 2 on the nice reverse look.
Pretty give. Klatt's finding the man.
36-34. Trading baskets back and forth here, though, and if you're Pittsfield, can't do that forever because you're down. Shannon with it on the wing. Hands it off to Carter. Carter will give it between the circles to Roberts. On the left side to Artheloni. Works off of the screen. Dribble drive in. Gets his shoulder squared. Shot won't go. Personette grabs the board for Pittsfield. Saukees with a chance to tie or take the lead with 4:04 to play in the third.
Second rebound by Personette of the night, and that was a big one. He was strong that time.
Reel with it toward the wing right side. Out to Scranton. Around it goes to Tomei for the 3 in the lead. Won't go. And Roberts has the board for Porta.
Interesting enough, just his second board of the night, Charlie.
Artheloni, little give and go down to Roberts. Again, patient, up, in, 2. Rinse and repeat.
22.
38-34. It's just a pick and roll. Yeah, I say just a pick and roll. The pick and roll is probably one of the best offensive sets in basketball. They try to make things a lot more complicated. You get a guard and you get a big guy and say, good luck, guard us both. Out on the right side, Reel to Scranton. Free throw line, Klatt gets a touch. Dribble drive in, forces the issue. Shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Saukees underneath. 3:18 to play in the third. 38-34 is the Porta AC advantage as we get the mask timeout as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah. What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
In a world that seems to be out of control, your friends at First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois want you to know that the hope of God's love reaches out to you. God loves you, and He has a purpose for your life. If you'd like to learn more about this, we invite you to join us at 8 a.m. or at 10:30 on Sunday mornings at 225 North Memorial Street in Pittsfield, or online at fccpittsfield.org, our Facebook page, or our YouTube channel. First Christian Church of Pittsfield, Illinois, a safe place to learn and grow.
3 minutes, 18 seconds to play in the third. 38-34 is the PORTA-A advantage over the Pittsfield Saukees on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It'll be Saukee ball out of bounds underneath when we come back to live action here. Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. They're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. Illini Express sees patients ages 18 months and older with no appointment necessary. Learn more about the services offered at Illini Express by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
You think that Porta's not a 6-7 man team. You watch that huddle, and most of the guys that are sitting on the bench don't even pay attention very much in the huddle because they know they're not coming in the game.
Coach didn't put us into this one, doesn't matter. Out top, Nolan Daniel, who's back into the game for the Saukees, works it to Tom Have. He'll fire a three. This one goes down. Brennan Tom Have tickles the twine from 19-9 and makes it 38-37.
His first points of the night.
3:03 to play in the third. Saukees hanging right in it.
7 threes tonight, Char.
Artheloni with the pick. Step back, looking down low. Instead out top to Christensen. We've seen Roberts sit down. He was a little winded there going into the timeout, so he'll get an extended break.
Shannon's had Scranton on him 3 times and they haven't gotten him the ball yet.
Roberts is tired from scoring all those points.
Yeah, I'm worn out watching him.
Christensen, lob pass down low. Shannon, shot up is good, and he's fouled as the help side man was a little late. And an and one opportunity here for Jacob Shannon.
Tom Hay picks up the foul, his first, team first foul of the second half at the 2:36 mark. And Shannon with just 4 points on the night, but how many assists does he have? Carter Clapp will sit down and step back in the game. The and one comes here on a 40-37 game. This could be the 5th time they've had a 4-point lead, and Shannon makes these free throws most of the time and makes that one. He's got 5.
Well, they make like 20 of 22 in the championship game at the Winchester tournament from the free throw line. Daniel with it right side, gets it into Anstead. Out top, Scranton. Fakes the pass, now back on the right side, Daniel. Put it on the deck one time. 2:22 to play in the third, 41-37. A 4-point lead for PORTA-A. Scranton with it, dribbles into the free throw line, back out to Tom Hay, fakes the three. He'll put it on the deck now. Into Anstead, over to Daniel for the tray. It rims it and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Christensen for PORTA-A.
His first board of the night.
Artheloni brings it across, shooting for their largest lead of the contest is this Porta outfit. Artheloni with it in the corner right side, skips it across the top to Christensen. Dribble drive, kick to the wing, and Pratt. Pratt's already used the dribble, has picked it up. Daniel knocks it away, and a timeout by Colin Artheloni. 1:47 to play in the third. 41-37 is the advantage for Porta back after this.
Here at Little Jess, we're grateful to our community for letting us serve you for over 50 years. Supporting area schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. After an uncommon year, we couldn't be happier to see our athletes back in action and communities gathering in person to cheer them on. Our promise for the next 50 years is the same as it's been for the last 50, to meet our community's needs with a low-pressure experience, fair price, and family atmosphere. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
1:47 to play in the third. 41-37 is the advantage for PORTA-A Central on top of Pittsfield on the Trash Queen scoreboard. It'll be Bluejays basketball on the sideline in the front court here.
He is a senior, Will Carter. I had him as a junior. I mean, I'm telling you, you lose 2 pretty good players.
Dane DeGroot's got the basketball. He'll get it to on a drive, shot up no good, but a foul called out front. It was a block, says that man.
It was interesting because the man underneath didn't call it. Anstead picked up the foul, his second. DeGroot was a little out of control, and Anstead, I guess, bailed him out. Thought maybe he had the block. 2 free throws to be shot, 41-37. Shooting for their biggest lead of the ball game at the 1:41 mark on the Trash Queen scoreboard, third quarter, and DeGroot misses the first, and he shakes his head.
The picket fence at 1275 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Check them out tomorrow, 10 to 2. Stop by and see Angela Dunham-Burbridge. They've got over 30 booths for you to check out at the picket fence in Pittsfield.
Misses them both. That's not a Porta trait.
1:38 to play in the third. 41-37 Blue Jays. Pittsfield trying to cut it closer, and a bump and a foul on Dane DeGroot.
His second, team first of the second half. Third foul to be called in the ball game on Porta. Pittsfield with 8 total. Not many fouls called. But DeGroot just set himself up to be fouled late in the game if it's still close.
Tommy with it left side.
Not many missed free throws in this team.
Free throw line to Anstead. Squares to the basket. Out top, Tommy had trouble with the catch. Now to Scranton. In the corner, it goes to Reel. On the baseline to Bobby Stout. Caught into a double team and turns it over as the ball just taken right away. Artheloni brings it into the front court for the Blue Jays. 1:09 to play in the third. Trying to expand on this 4-point lead. They've got the basketball. They've also got the possession arrow in their favor at the moment.
The big turnover.
Yep. Carter on the right side to Artheloni. He's going to fire a three now. It is no good, and the rebound tipped and into the hands of Anstead. Into the front court, Scranton to Tommy. Right side, Reel. Baseline to Stout. Has the ball knocked out of bounds as he and the official nearly collide down there. There's not a lot of room between the old baseline and the wall on that end, is there?
Carter Klatt back in. Bobby Stout sits down. Into the game comes Wade Pratt, and he'll sit DeGroot down.
And Scranton's taking it out, and he's not the biggest young man, and his feet aren't either very far from either the wall or the inbounds line. Anstead. Ball goes down low. Tommy. Good find to Klatt, who puts it up and in for two.
That's pretty. Klatt's got 12. What a find by Tommy.
Well executed as Klatt sealed his man behind him. That was a design play. 30 seconds to play in the third. Down to a 2-point game. Pittsfield could really use a stop right here, though, as Porta gets the ball to start the final quarter. Pittsfield's into a, looks like a 2-1-2 zone, doesn't it? Artheloni with it. Out top to Carter. 15 seconds to play in the third. Now they'll switch to a man. Carter with it with Reel out to guard. With 10 seconds to play in the third. They'll get the pick and roll going. Carter with it toward the right wing. Hands it off Artheloni. Quick launch three, no good. Rebound down to Klatt. And he'll kind of just half-heartedly throw it down the court. And we've played 3 quarters. It's Porta 41, Pittsfield 39. A barn burner here tonight from Ashland. Back with the fourth quarter after this.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dew Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dew Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dew Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Deer Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at deerwestergrain.com. Crime Stoppers of Pike County is a program designed to allow members of the community to provide anonymous information about criminal activity without fear of reprisal or reluctance to get involved. By utilizing Crime Stoppers, a person can provide crime-solving assistance, cash rewards available up to $1,000. Callers will receive a personal code which is used to pay cash rewards if their information leads to an arrest. See something, hear something, say something. 217-285-1500 to leave your tip. Be sure to check out our Facebook page.
41-39 Porta. They'll have the ball to start the fourth quarter. 18-31 is Porta. 58%, 5 of 9 from free throw line. 0 of 5 from the arc. Pittsfield's 18 of 29, 62%. 7 of 13 from the arc. And 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Klatt leads the way with 12 for Pittsfield, 22 for Roberts. It's Porta basketball, fourth quarter action.
I know this isn't a great big gym. This is about as good of a crowd as we've seen
Yeah,
all season, anywhere.
the stands are full. Nice to see.
Carter with it for the Blue Jays. Has it on the dribble. He, Artheloni, Shannon, Roberts, and Christensen. Artheloni leaves it out top to Carter. Looks over the top and throws it into the stands. Oh, hits somebody with a cell phone. Pay attention on the front row.
Only the fourth turnover of the game, first in the second half. And if you're going to come to the game, you need to watch the game, girls. Come on.
You cannot be tick-tocking and watching the game if bad things happen.
She might be a blogger for Major
7.
League Baseball. You never know.
No, they're on strike or whatever they're in. Lockout. Scranton with it out top for the Saukees. A chance to tie or take the lead here with 7:28 left in the contest. Down 41-39. Free throw line, Klatt for the tie. Bottom of the net.
14.
41 all. Now,
Fifth tie.
if you come into the contest and say Carter Klatt's going to have 14 points, you would think either Roberts or Shannon had to get in foul trouble, right? But they're just getting the ball to the right spot in the zone. Here's Artheloni now, and he's ridden like Seabiscuit by Ballinger, and Ballinger will be called for the foul.
His second, team third. Fourth foul called in the ball game. 7:06 left in regulation, tied at 41. We got a dandy out here.
Artheloni to inbound. Underneath their own basket. He'll lob it up for Roberts. Ooh, Roberts got open lane to the basket. Rio goes over the top of him. Shot up is good. And an and one. And Brad Tomei looks at TJ Rio and is like, what are you doing? What are you going to do? Block his shot?
Rio picks up the foul, his first. Count the bucket. Roberts with 24 to the charity stripe for the first time tonight. 5 of 9 is Porta from free throw land. They are up by 2 and missed the free throw. Ballinger gets the rebound. Another guy missing one. That's unusual.
Yeah, he and Shannon and Arthur, they don't miss much from the free throw line.
5
Ballinger
of
with
10.
the basketball, gets it out to Scranton in the middle of the Clatt. Chance to tie or take the lead again. Rio run off the three-point line, stops, pop shot, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Will Carter. Carter quickly into the front court. Little hesitation, drives in, gets to the rim, shot won't go. Roberts rebound, puts it back up, won't go. Rebound knocked out of bounds, it'll stay with Porta. Saukees fail to box out. Brennan Tomei checks in for Pittsfield. He'll replace Ballinger. They've given extended minutes to Anstead here in this contest.
Roberts picks up his 3rd board of the night.
And if Caden wants to stay out there more, he'll need to put his body on somebody when they get a shot like that. They should have had this board. Here's Artheloni now, fakes the 3, gets it out top to Carter. A 2-point lead for the Blue Jays, 6:20 to play in the contest on the Trash Queen scoreboard. Now Artheloni drives right by Anstead and goes in for 2.
Somebody could have stepped up, took that charge too, and failed to do so. That's good basketball when you do that.
Yeah, he just left Anstead in a bad spot out there. He's not going to guard Artheloni much, one-on-one. Anstead's got it in the corner right side. Baseline move, gets caught down there, throws it up top, throws it into the backcourt, stolen away by Carter. Carter on the dribble drive, runner up good with an and one opportunity here as he's fouled by Tomei.
Gonna foul the man. You cannot let him make the free throw or the shot. And now it's a 4-point game, 45-41. Saukees had a chance to take the lead, and Will Carter on his first bucket of the night gives his team a 4-point lead with 5:55 left, and he can add to that. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound Tomei.
He's fouled then by Carter.
Carter will pick up his first, second team foul. Brennan didn't take the charge down here, and I understand. He broke his wrist in two trying to take a charge early in the season. Anstead down, Stout back in. But Brennan's got the offensive end of the varsity game down pat. He's learning the defensive end. It's a little tougher.
Seems just a hair quicker, isn't it?
Yeah.
6-point Porta lead. This is their biggest lead of the contest.
He's earned the spot, though, I'll tell you what.
5:45 left. Tom Abe to Scranton left side. In the corner it goes to Rio. Back to Scranton on the wing to Tom Abe between the circles. Free throw line Clatt to Tom Abe. Bobby Stout checked in a moment ago. Now to Scranton left side. Skips it across. Rio going to get a good look. 3-ball on the way. No good. Rebound underneath to Roberts.
His fourth board.
Saukees got a good look that time. Just couldn't knock it down.
Down by 6.
Artheloni now, dribble drive, little pull-up jump shot, won't go. Rebound, who else? Roberts puts it back up and in. And Pittsfield needs a timeout, and they'll take one here. 49-41, Blue Jays out to an 8-point lead. 5:08 left in the contest. It's a full timeout. We're back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
For all of your commercial and residential trash pickup needs, call Trash Queen, serving Pike, Scott, and Morgan counties with affordable residential trash service and roll-off dumpsters. We're proud to be locally owned and operated and want to earn your business. Give us a call to find out just how affordable our rates really are. Call Trash Queen at 217-320-4320. That's 217-320-4320. Or check us out on Facebook. Trash Queen, our business is picking up.
49-41, Saukees trailed by the biggest margin they have all night. They needed the timeout. And you know, Roberts, who had 14 in the first half, now has 12 in the second half and has picked up 3 offensive boards and putbacks. Artheloni with 2 offensive boards and putbacks. Difference in the game? Box people out. Get your butt on them, boys. Let's go.
Scranton brings it into the front court for the Saukees. Terrell on the right side, dribbles toward the free throw line, has picked up the bounce, now near the half-court line to Scranton. Tom Abe under 5 to play. To Cladd, who puts up a shot, no good. Rebound fought for and pulled down by Arthelone.
Arthelone picks up his 5th board of the night.
Chance to make it a double-digit lead on this trip for the Blue Jays.
He hadn't hit a 3 all night, but don't be surprised if he scores up and puts one up right now.
He's got it up top of the key, does Arthelone. Works it in the corner to DeGroot. DeGroot now he's open for a 3 and the fire away. It's no good, but a long offensive rebound out to Shannon. Shannon's picked up the dribble, now to Christensen right side.
His 3rd board of the night. He's been kind of quiet, but boy, Roberts hasn't been because Shannon's got assists like crazy.
Arthelone has it with 4:10 left. Up by 8. Second chance opportunity again for the Blue Jays. Now down low, they'll try a pass. Christensen looking for Shannon, who was guarded by the bully himself, Nate Scranton, and a turnover.
How many times has Scranton ended up with Shannon tonight, and how many times have they got him the ball? None. But I mean, that switch off, I haven't seen people switch off like that since Corbin Personette used to leave the guards out there like that. Hi, Corbin.
They'll take the under 4 once it gets under 4. Was it exactly 4? The one referee said, should we take that now? He said, no, it's under 4.
Sometimes under 2.
Scranton out top, Personette. Back to Scranton on the wing. 3 ball would be big. It's no good. Rebound put back. Personette won't fall. And the rebound to Shannon. Saukees just can't buy one. They're getting good looks. Just can't get it to go. Down by 8 with 3:35 to play on the Trash Queen scoreboard.
Shannon's just like a coach on the court too, isn't he? Man.
Yeah, he's in charge.
He's impressive.
Here's Arthelone. Dribble drive, step back, jump shot, good.
He's got 13.
And makes it 51-41 with 3:18 left. Biggest lead of the contest. Saukees have not found a shot to fall in a while now. Over on the left wing, Personette. Baseline to Stout. Kicks it out right side. Tom Have for a 3. Too long. Rebound tipped around, kept alive. Tom Have will run it down on the offensive side. Drives to the free throw line, pulls up, no good. Klatt with a rebound, put back up and in. And Brad Tom Have calls the timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:54 left in this one. 51-43 is the advantage for Porta. Back with you after this.
Systems builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service is the best local choice. Phone 217-285-2856. They offer all types of HVAC services on all units. B&R can also service commercial refrigeration units, freezers, coolers. B&R Heating and Cooling HVAC service. If you're not, they make you cool. Right now as we head to winter, get your heating units checked out. 285-2856. B&R Heating and Cooling in Pittsfield.
2 minutes, 54 seconds left. 51-43 is the advantage for Porta on top of Pittsfield. Hey, the Moose Lodge 420, a proud sponsor of many community organizations and activities during the cold winter months. Moose Lodge 420 has their coat rack in front of their building. Need a coat, take one. Have a coat to give, leave one. No questions asked. Stay warm and safe this winter at the Moose Lodge.
Well, the old rally needs to come. Pittsfield called the timeout. Porta basketball, length of the court to go as they'll be coming towards us on the stage end where we're located. Good job by John on the sidelines with a great camera angle for you again tonight. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast.
And if you're not, shut it off.
Be sure and subscribe, would you please? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. We need you to do that.
2:50 left. Arthelone into the front court. Works it to Christensen. They will double team him, and a timeout here by Porta AC Central. 2:39 left, 51-43. Blue Jays with the lead. Back after this.
We hope you've experienced Castiles in Pittsfield sometime in your life. If not, they're just west of the square in Pittsfield. Castiles has top quality paints and home decorative ideas, plus a great selection of greeting cards, ladies' clothing, many great gift ideas, wedding registration, and more. Castiles is a one-stop, fantastic place for you to shop. Why don't you stop by Castiles today, west of the square in Pittsfield? You'll want to stop by soon and often at Castiles.
2:39 left, 51-43, the Blue Jay advantage. Bowlers Universe, they're open Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Fridays to midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. Try one of the many craft beers at Bowlers Universe. Tell Bill or TJ or Gretchen you want to try the new Leinenkugels.
What are they?
It's a Leinenkugels. It's a beer.
Sounds good.
Yeah, 2:35 left.
I'm betting the referee on the baseline here is a bowler.
You think?
Yep.
Here's a nice pass down the Artheloni to Shannon, who hangs in the air and gets it to go.
He's got 7.
Makes it 53-43 Blue Jays. 2:20 left. Rio with it left side. Between the circles to Scranton. On the right side of things, it goes to Personette. Skips it across the top. It finds its way to Rio. A dangerous pass. Back around, they'll get it to Personette. Right side 3. It's off the iron. No good. And the rebound to Artheloni for the Blue Jays.
6 boards for him.
Now TJ Rio will foul Carter with 2:02 remaining. That'll be the 6th team foul.
Second on TJ. Nobody's in foul trouble. 3 people with 2 fouls apiece. Daniel and Tom Hay will check into the game. Stout sits down. Well, Daniel not going to check into the game. Yes, he will. Here we go.
He's going to sit down to Rio.
Yeah, looking to commit fouls. Here's what they're going to do. They'd like to foul Dane DeGroot, but he's on the bench.
Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Carter. Guarded by Daniel. Works it toward this side. They get it to Arthelon. He tries to throw it off of the man, and they'll say he
I thought he stepped on the baseline. Instead, did he call a foul?
was fouled by Daniel. No, fouled by Scranton, they say.
He was ready to point down at the line, and then all of a sudden, and Artheloni's certainly not the guy you want to foul.
No.
I mean, I don't know if it's Will Carter either, but
101.
Coach Tom Abe not happy about something there. Artheloni at the free throw line. He's got 13. He doesn't miss many of these. Makes the first.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
11-point lead, the biggest of the ball game. Make it 12.
55-43 with 1:50 left. Scranton into the front court to Daniel right side. Tom Habe gets it out front in the middle to Klatt. Daniel back to Klatt, bounce pass down low. Personette, he'll put it up and in for 2. And Brad Tom Habe calls the timeout in a 10-point game, 1:38 left, 55-45. The lead for Porta. Back after this.
Hi, I'm Tammy Brewer. My husband and I are the owner and operators of Nucci's Bar and Restaurant. At Nucci's, we feature salmon, steaks, burgers, sandwiches, all Italian specialties made from our own recipes. You are guaranteed a high-quality, delicious meal every time you visit. People come from all over to dine in. We have live music on the weekends, which adds to the relaxing environment here. You can check out our Facebook page for our entertainment schedule. We recently opened a second business, Brewed Coffee House and Eatery. There we offer handcrafted beverages like lattes and macchiatos and cappuccinos. And we also specialize in paninis and salads and subs. And we even have ice cream. We're excited to provide another restaurant that serves the needs of our community. Come on down. We look forward to serving you.
1:38 left, 55-45. The Blue Jays with the advantage on the Trash Queen scoreboard. They'll have the ball length of the court to go. After the Saukees timeout, they can run the baseline, can the Blue Jays. Shannon will inbound. He said, I can't run this baseline much. I'll step in bounds.
Robert's about the only guy that you'd probably want to foul right now. And
he's usually pretty good there. Carter with it out top to Shannon. And Personette trying to foul him.
Ooh.
Almost an offensive foul.
This official didn't. Wow. Personette fouled him with his chin that time. It'll be the 8th team foul. Shannon will go to the free throw line. Shannon wasn't doing anything malicious.
Just cleared the ball.
Yeah, Personette just got close to him in the grill. And Carter Cladd into the game. Daniel sits down. Tom Have in. Got those 4 3-point shooters out there, but Shannon on the other side usually walks up and makes these. He's got 7, 1 for 1 for there. First one up, good.
Just as steady as they come.
They just don't miss many free throws.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548.
Same team we've seen all season. Now he's got 9 3 for 3 at the free throw line, and they are 9 from 13 there after being 5 of 10.
Scranton with a way out front. He'll work it on the left side to Reel. 1:19 left. Reel going to pull up for a 3. It's good. Again, a timeout by Brad Tom. I believe the Saukees with just 1 timeout left after this one. It's down to a 9-point game. 1:15 to play. 57-48 Blue Jays. Back after this.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Pike County Glass has been outfitting homes and businesses with high-quality windows and doors since 1952. We'll work with your schedule and budget to ensure your project is done in an affordable and timely manner. Our team is happy to travel near or far to install your door or window project. Did we mention we also replace auto glass? Please come and see us at 1071 West Washington Street, Pittsfield, or call 217-285-4275 for all your glass needs.
1:15 left, 57-48, the advantage for Porta. They'll have the ball again, length of the court to go. Inbounds pass comes to Carter in the backcourt. He's fouled, no call. Now he's full speed ahead into the front court. Down low to Roberts. Shot put up is missed, and the rebound down to Daniel, and he's fouled by Christensen.
Daniel picks up the board and gets fouled. Christensen with the foul will be his first of the game. Just the 3rd team foul against Porta. 5 in the game. And like you said, they don't foul very much. 57-48, 106 left.
Scranton will bring it up. Down by 9. Reel with it on the right side, off of the screen from Klatt. Out to Tomei, over to Reel, under a minute to play. On the left side, Scranton. Baseline, it goes to Personette. Bounce pass underneath, hits Klatt in the shins, and goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Saukees.
Turnover number 10, and you know, at that point, somebody need to fire a 3 if you're going to get back in this game.
Shannon to inbound, 53.5 seconds remaining. Up by 9. Pass comes to Art Deloney in the backcourt. He's into a double team, throws it off of the man and out of bounds, and the referee says, I'm in a bad spot right here.
Said, should have threw it off of me.
Well, he's just, there's no room on that baseline.
There's no place to go.
Well, everybody started moving him before the man had the ball on the baseline. Now it comes into Christensen, and he's fouled with 47.5 seconds left.
Scranton's asking for a travel instead of the foul, but he won't get it. Going to call that on Personette. That'll be his second. 9th team foul. Free throws to be shot by Caden Christensen. He's 3 for 3 from there, with all 3 of his points coming from the charity stripe. Roberts will sit down. Tom Have and Carter Klatt back into the game. Daniel sits down. Caden Christensen just does the little things to help his team win. 47.5 seconds left, 57-48, and makes the free throw. 4 in a row for him.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all of your hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing, 285-2808.
Christensen makes them both. He's got 5, all from the charity stripe.
And Porta now calls the timeout. 47.5 seconds left. Blue Jays up 11. Back after this.
Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvements, 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Carlson, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
47.5 seconds left, 59-48 advantage for Porta. Just want to point out something. It's Caden Christensen is out there for Porta right now. If he'd have run the ball the entire second half like he did the first half against Pittsfield, they'd have probably won the football game this year. They just didn't give him the ball. Scranton with the right side. He'll launch a deep three. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Shannon. Up by 11 with 33 seconds left, and I don't believe we'll see the Saukees foul here. But let's see. Arthloni with it on the dribble. He'll work it to Carter. Shannon. Out top it goes to Christensen. Kind of interesting they have Roberts on the bench right now, isn't it?
Well, like I said, he was 0 for 2 from the free throw line,
yeah,
so
but
that might be the
not.
reason.
He's pretty good from everywhere else because he ended up with, what, 24?
Yep, make 26.
And the Bluejays going to pick up their 18th win of the season. They move to 18-5. The Saukees drop to 7-11, and we take you to the postgame show. It's presented by Illini Community Hospital. We'll have final stats and analysis. We'll name our player of the game and visit with Saukee head coach Brad Tomave. All coming your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
Pike Motors, located on the east side of the square in Pittsfield, is the place to go for your next new or used vehicle purchase. Plus, they have great service after the sale. Call Pike Motors at 285-2196. And after your trip to Pike with that new vehicle, head on down to the Riverbank in Florence. Great steak night every Thursday night. The drinks are cold, the food is hot at the Riverbank in Florence, on the banks of the Illinois River, and sometimes in it. Thanks to Doug Daniel and Riverbank and Pike Motors for sponsoring tonight's broadcast.
It's time to say Pepsi, please, at your local county market. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market, your best value for delicious drinks to get ready for every game. Stop by your local county market to pick up your favorite Pepsi products today. Stock up for your next family get-together. Refreshment Services Pepsi and County Market for the best price around on all your Pepsi products. You love them and they've got them at County Market. Stop by today and say Pepsi, please, at your local county market.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retiring, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor, Derek Harris, can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of retirement. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois for a face-to-fact appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Welcome to the city of Pittsfield, a great place to call home or a great place to visit as a home away from home. With our many locally owned businesses, great variety of restaurants, historic sites, and recreational opportunities, there's truly something for everyone. While visiting, make sure to check out Lake Pittsfield for great fishing, boating, and camping opportunities, and check out the Disc Golf Course. Mayor Gary Mendenhall and the citizens of Pittsfield are excited to see you on your next visit to Pittsfield, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. A final in this contest, a 59-48 win for the Porta-A Bluejays over the Pittsfield Saukees. 18-5 now on the season for the Bluejays. And the Saukees drop to 7-11. And Jack's got to look at all of your final stats.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. And the Illini Community Hospital, 80-plus years, celebrating 80 years right now. Congratulations to Illini since 1942. Here to serve you and your family. Learn more at IlliniHospital.org. It was 17-15 Saukees after one quarter. 28-25 Porta at halftime, 41-39 Porta after 3, and they would score 18 and give up 9 in the fourth quarter, the all-important fourth quarter, to get the win, 59-48. Porta was 24-41 from the field, 0 of 6 from the arc, 11 of 16 from the free throw line, but made their last 6 in a row. Pittsfield 22 of 40, 55%, 8 of 19 from the arc, and once again, shot 2 free throws, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Pittsfield turned it over 10 times, just 3 in the second half. Porta 5 times, just 2 in the second half. Nobody fouled out of the game. Porta led in scoring by Cole Roberts with 26 points, 14 in the first half, 12 in the second. Jacob Shannon had 9, 7 of those came in the second half, most of them in the fourth quarter. Gavin Artheloni, 7 in each half for a total of 14. Caden Christensen with 5, Wade Pratt with 2, and Will Carter with 2 for Porta's total of 59. Saukees were led by Carter Klatt with 16 points and 7 boards on the night. TJ Real had 11, and 8 of those came in the first half. 4 points from Keller Personette all in the second half. Bobby Stout with 2, Jess Hayden with 1 point. Nate Scranton with 9 on the night. Brendan Tomei with a 3 there in the fourth quarter. And once again, Carter Klatt had 10 of his 16 points in the second half, but the Saukees fell away in the fourth quarter and lose it by 11, 59-48.
We pause for a break on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show. We'll speak with Saukee head coach Brad Tomave after this.
Are you searching for some meaning in life? Are you searching for a loving place to be accepted? If so, we would love for you to join us to take the next step in your life's journey together with us at Pittsfield Church of the Nazarene. Here at PCN, we're a group of real people looking to build real relationships as we journey together to experience real encounters with God. Join us online or in person at 227 West Washington in Pittsfield, Sunday mornings at 10 a.m., online on our Facebook page or YouTube channel.
This is Cammie and Joe. They are the sales force for Cascom Business and Residential Services. You may see them in your community, offering deals and services from Cascom. At Cascom, we understand your concerns about potential scams. Our courteous and professional sales team will always present identification when visiting with you. If for any reason you have questions or concerns, please contact us at 1-800-252-1799.
Thanks, and we'll be seeing you.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital post-game show, final in this contest, a 59-48 win for the Porta-A Bluejays over the Pittsfield Saukees, visiting with Saukee head coach Brad Tomave. And coach, not a lot of secrets for this Porta squad, especially defensively. They run that 2-3, and really in that first half of play, maybe even through the first 3 quarters, offensively you moved the ball really well, got the ball right where you wanted it.
I thought all night we did. I really did. They had huge openings in that 2-3. We were able to get some high lows and get some finishes, get some inside-out looks at the 3 ball. A couple times we just didn't make a good pass and got deflected, didn't choose the right technique, just tried to make the pass a little too quick. But for the most part, I thought our guys had good ball movement, good body movement. Not disappointed in any of the shots, really, that we took all night. I thought we took good shots. It's just there for about a 3 or 4 possession stretch in the fourth quarter. We didn't make shots, and we were giving offensive rebound putbacks, which allowed them to stretch the lead a little bit. So I told the guys in the locker room, we tried to do a couple things a little bit different tonight, just to try to match energy and get people playing at a high level energy all the time. And I thought for the most part, execution-wise, they did exactly what we wanted them to do, what we asked them to do. Now it's the little things that are magnified to big things in a game like this against a good team.
Had 7 turnovers in the second quarter, and they came bang, 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 and it looked like they could run away with it. You made it a 2-point game at halftime. You had to be proud of the kids for overcoming that, and you only turned it over 3 times in the second half, but only forced 2 in the second half.
Yeah, I thought the first half we got caught in a couple of our bad rotations. We tried to give we just didn't have guys. We had guys in the wrong spots, so we'll take the blame on that one. We had some guys in some roles that maybe they weren't comfortable. So, but hey, it's good for them to see that. It's good for them to learn, and we were able to keep some legs a little bit more fresh in that first half with some of those rotations, to where I thought that helped us in the second a little bit. We're just trying to loosen them up and get them to get up and down the floor a little bit more. And we scored some points tonight. But again, like I said, there in the fourth quarter, some possessions where we just couldn't knock a shot down. And we were giving up some offensive rebound putbacks and fouling them at the same time.
And this is a good basketball. I mean, they're 18-5 for a reason. You know, Roberts has the big night tonight, but we've seen Shannon score a bunch of points. Arthur can score. I mean, this is a good basketball team we played here tonight.
Yeah, it is. You know, and you talk about getting beat, you know, keeping it close that long. We give up 2 defensive conversion layups where we were the deepest man on the floor, and then we come up for some reason and let a pass get behind us for an easy bucket, uncontested. We give up an offensive rebound at the buzzer after we force him to take about a 30-footer. You know, those are the things we've got to shore up. That, you know, those add up. You know, that's 6 points right there. So you cut that lead to 5, or the in game to 5, and that's all in the first half. That's all in the first half against a good team. But like I told them, we played right with. You know, I feel they're probably going to be a top 4 seed in our sub. So them and Plains and Auburn and Notre Dame and all those big boys, you know, we've played right with them. We went toe-to-toe with them for the better of 3 to 3.5 quarters in each one of those games. So we're right there if we can just shore some of those little things up.
You have a stretch next week where you start to have some regular games mixing with some makeup games. So you kind of play a couple of Wednesdays in a row as well. Both those home games, I think you have North Green first on this Wednesday, Jerseyville the next, so that's a little different than the schedule. But still, you got some tough games left. Brown County playing really, really well. Liberty, of course, at the end of the season. Jerseyville always is tough, so it doesn't get easier from here, but that's what you want to try to prepare, as you talked about, for that postseason.
Yeah. See if we can't keep our competition level high, continuing to increase with every possession, get more possessions in a row where we're competing, and against good teams. So these guys know they have to bring it every time we come out on the floor. It's going to be a long night, and so far they have. I mean, we haven't had too many games that have been just kind of laugh or blowouts. So they've been competing. It's just about, can we get the ball in the basket, and then can we do the little things defensively to get stops.
It's so huge because Charlie said on one of the breaks, Dad, 4 top teams in our regional sectional, we can play with any of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if these kids believe in themselves, they need to realize there was a Staunton team quite a few years ago now that ended up in the Final Four that started out a regional about 7-13. And you can do that.
Well, I think a few years ago here in the old Sauke Red and Black, we kind of got regional with a sub-500 team. And really, if the old coach didn't get greedy on a play call, we could have been in the Sweet 16 and possibly the Elite 8 with a sub-500 team. So you're 0-0 once February starts. I truly believe that, and lots of things can happen.
That was one of the great passes we've seen, actually, in a regional. The Illini West kid passed it right to Eli Petty, and he was smart enough to pass it to Wade Smith. Here tonight, though, the Blue Jays get the best of the Saukees. 59-48. Coach, as always, thanks for the time.
Thanks, Jay.
That's Sauke head coach Brad Tomave here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame showtime. The name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, who our Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about the night from Cole Roberts? Put in 24 points. He was stuffed down low, and he helps the Blue Jays get to their 18th victory of the season. That's going to do it from Ashland. For John and Jack Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. Thanking you for joining us.